So guys, welcome to another session of Nnamdi Kanu's trial case. And in case you don't know, in this channel we bring you all updates concerning Nnamdi Kanu and his court trial. And you wouldn't believe what actually happened in the last sitting of Nnamdi Kanu in the Supreme Court. What actually happened in that court shocked many. And indeed, it shocked me because what happened, no one has ever seen this particular event before. What Justice Omotosho, the man you can see at the right top hand of your screen, did, everyone, including the journalists that were present in the courts, were surprised. And this left everyone in total questioning, asking and murmuring why this particular decision was made. Well, in this particular video, I'll be bringing you all evidence and I'll be showing you everything you need to know about what Justice Omotosho did. And without wasting much of your time, we'll be heading straight to business and straight to what he actually did. Now, for clarity's sake, I'll be putting up the write-up on the screen so you can follow every bit of this particular event. Now, I start. Part of the proceedings of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja was on Friday moved to the Department of State Service DSS headquarters in the ongoing trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. This is the first paragraph, and in case you don't understand this particular paragraph, Justice Omotosho moved the trial of Nnamdi Kanu to the DSS headquarters, something that has never happened before in Nigeria. Why is it that when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu's case, things are always turned upside down? Let's not forget that the witness that they brought in court to testify against Nnamdi Kanu is a DSS agent. And what the witness testified is that Nnamdi Kanu sent him to kill over 2,000 people, but he succeeded in killing only 30 people. This was a blatant lie. Without wasting much of your time, let's continue. The decision of the courts to conduct the proceeding in the DSS headquarters was informed by an oral application by the federal government's lawyer, Adeboyega Awomolu, SAN, before Justice James Omotosho. Now you can see the game that the federal government led by Bola Tinubu and Justice Omotosho are trying to play against Nnamdi Kanu. They are trying to play the game in the DSS headquarters and the DSS facility, because if they play in the general court, which is the Supreme Court, many people will see the injustice that is going on. Now they decided to move part of the trial to the DSS facilities, which is against the Nigerian law. I continue. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that Awomolo had prayed the courts to inspect the radio transmitter and a 20-foot container allegedly used by Kanu to convey it into the country from London without relevant customs documentations, while applying to tender them as evidence. In case you don't know who Awomolo is the SAN, the son representing the federal government in the Federal High Courts. And you can see that they have paid Awomolo to work against Nnamdi Kanu. And he was the one who prayed to the courts. And Omotosho agreed that they should move the particular case to the DSS facility where they will be able to deal with Nnamdi Kanu. This is injustice, and the injustice that is happening against Nnamdi Kanu, the UN should come to the rescue of Nnamdi Kanu, because what's happening in the Nigerian judicial system is nothing to write home about. How can you move a case which is being tried in the Federal High Court to the DSS facility just because you want to inspect a 20-foot container? What is in the 20-foot container? Awomolo is trying to tell and convince Omotosho that everything that should be done now should be done in the DSS facility instead of the Federal High Court. In the last sitting, the trial started in the Supreme High Court, but Awomolo prayed to Justice Omotosho, who later agreed that this particular case should be moved to the DSS facility, which is against the Nigerian law. Let's wrap this up. The lawyer said the two items were kept in the DSS facility. Now, the two items they're referring to is the Biafra transmitter and the 20-foot container. Awomolo made the application midway into the testimony of the fourth prosecution witness, PW4, who, among others, testified about how the transmitter and the container were recovered in a premises in Ubulu, Isuzo in Ihiala local government area of Anambra. The lawyer told the court that it was impossible for the prosecution to bring the transmitter and the container to the court premises. Now you want to try Nnamdi Kanu and you are telling Justice Omotosho that it is impossible to bring the transmitter to the courts. How is this possible? How on earth is this possible? Finally, he therefore urged the courts to relocate to where they are kept for the purpose of citing and for the prosecution to tender them appropriately. The witness they brought to court is a DSS agent, and now they want to try Nnamdi Kanu's case in the DSS facility. Where has this been done? Well, at this point in time, we all have to pray for Nnamdi Kanu, because what he's enjoying in the hands of the federal government is nothing to write home about. Tell me what you feel about this particular case in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestion or opinion, you can drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any trending updates about Nnamdi Kanu.